All right, today, guys, we just kind of wanted to share some gratitude and talk about how many? 8 things that we love about CrossFit Walnut Creek. Number 1, our coaches. So we cannot do this without them. We would get totally burnt out. The ability to rely on them and to place our trust in them and know that they've got the place on lockdown and they've got everyone's interest in heart is just, we can't do without them. So we have a tremendous amount of gratitude to what they bring to CrossFit Walnut Creek.
Number 2, our members are so thoughtful. So kind of just in being open for business for quite a few years now, whenever we've really needed anything, the members have been there for us. Whether it's questions about some other area of work in which they're an expert, whether it's help with an event, whatever it is, the members have always been there for us, and we always appreciate that.
Number 3, everyone treats us like their home. People pick up after themselves. If they've picked up ahead of time, then they're helping people put their equipment away. And half the time I turn around, like after class is done, I'm like, okay, I got to take care of this and that, and it's already picked up, and somebody's pulled some bands down off the cage. And it's really just cool to see people truly treat this like this is, their own backyard gym and that type of thing.
Number 5, they forgive us for our mistakes. So every once in a while, billing may be kind of slightly off, or maybe someone wants to change the membership and it takes a little while for us to get to it. Class starts maybe a little bit late. You guys have always forgiven us, and we always appreciate that. Sometimes we mean to send out videos of clean technique, and we end up sending out videos of kangaroos playing with dogs. It just happens sometimes. So we appreciate you guys forgiving us.
Yes, and we are obviously always trying our best. We never want to capitalize on that niceness, but we do appreciate that there's flexibility and understanding as we conduct this as human beings. Number 6, very welcomed into newcomers. So I've seen dozens and dozens of times some brand new person without prompt and without intro, somebody else in the class just going, oh, hi, my name's so-and-so, are you new? And that is so awesome. It takes a huge relief off of us because the new person automatically feels welcome without us going like, and hey, I want to introduce this brand new special person. It's just so organic.
Friend.
Exactly. It's so organic and it's so natural, and it just makes us feel so good that you guys want to do that. I've been to a lot of gyms. That doesn't always happen. And I have no idea why, but I'm rarely introduced or rarely, invited out to coffee the first day I'm there. All these cool things I've heard. So we love it that people are just friendly and they just want to get to know the new people.
Number 7, our members know how our system works. It's really nice for the coach to when a class is ready to go, basically waiting on the yellow line, because you kind of preemptively know that we're going to warm up starting on the yellow line. It allows class to go smoothly, it allows us to get a lot done, and it really helps the coaching process. So we really appreciate that our members understand what's going on in our gym. We try and keep a very structured program, and we appreciate people buying into it and adhering to what we do in the gym.
Number 4, they're mellow about CrossFit. CrossFit has a tendency to get too intense, and for our liking anyway, and we really like that our people love what they do and work hard and put forth their best effort, but don't get batshit crazy with the competition or get crazy with they say no ego at the door with CrossFit. Ego's everywhere, and just being cool about everything and not letting CrossFit be the sole factor in their lives that gives them value. Just being a regular human being that happens also like CrossFit. We very much like that.
Number 8, that you guys have placed your trust in us, and kind of along the lines of programming and stuff. We always like to try new things, and if something doesn't work, then we eliminate that and we don't bring it back. But it is fun to experiment with programming and how people respond to it via our testing days and all that stuff. And we never really get people, trying to give us issues or ask crazy questions about the program or anything like that. People trust us and they adhere to what we ask, and in turn I think people are experiencing the results. On that note, we do appreciate questions in which we get to justify what we're doing and explain and kind of show our knowledge a little bit. So kind of on top of that, the fact that you guys ask questions is also a great thing. We love that as well.
Yeah, we never want this to, of course, be blind faith. That would be the wrong thing. But at the same time, if at every turn it's like, oh, I read this blog and this thing and this other gym, it's like, you guys placing that trust in us, that we have your best interest in mind, that we're going to take you down a path that we think leads to the best results. It's incredible. And it makes our jobs easier, and it makes it a pleasure to do. So yes, ask questions and understand what you're doing. But I guess we're so
also
happy that
trust that trust that you know that we know what we're doing.
Yeah, we have your best interest in mind, and we're doing our very best for it. So we just want to share some gratitude. We love what we do. We love the gym. We love all the people there, and it makes it just our jobs are great. Thank you for making what we do awesome. Have a wonderful week. Thank you.